everybody, it's the Grand Scheme of Crypto back at you once again with another video. This time I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin, and it's potentially targeting a test of resistance near $22,000. Now this article was just released and I'm going to go through it here with you guys, but first and foremost, nothing said here is financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Now let's jump right into it. So in brief, in summary, this article here from Beaten Crypto states that Bitcoin has broken down from an ascending parallel channel. There is support and resistance at $19,000 and $21,740. And if I were you, and if I was, somebody who is trading or doing whatever you're doing, I would suggest writing down those support and resistance levels as they are important. Bitcoin, also BTC is trading under a short-term descending resistance line. So Bitcoin is making another attempt at breaking out above a descending resistance line. If successful, it could increase to the support resistance zone near $22,000. Now, before we continue to move through this article, I just want to say that if people don't show you a chart in this article, I believe it has some charts in here. So yeah, if they don't show you a chart, take what they're saying with a grain of salt, because remember that this kind of analysis, technical analysis, trumps fundamental analysis, which is news and things like that, or news, things they have coming out, etc. It trumps that in terms of price action. So I think that's accurate. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a very accurate statement as far as I understand. So, and that's why I learned technical analysis. Now I'm going to show you a chart. Oh my God, I'm not signed in right now, so I can't even show you a chart. But I had a chart pulled up here. I have to sign in, so we won't. But if people don't show you a chart, take what they say with a grain of salt. Because you want what you want to look for when you're looking at, and I'll make a separate video on this. What you want to look for when you're looking for people to give you solid information is you want to look for they have solid research, right? Fundamental analysis, and they also have a chart with it. So they also have if they at least provide a chart and break it down somewhat. If they don't, take what they're saying with a grain of salt. You can't have one without the other. So that's why I'm always trying to show a chart when I talk about some of these coins here. Now, Bitcoin has been inside an ascending parallel channel since reaching a low on June 18th. The channel led to a local high of $25,211 on August 15th. I will write that down. But the price has been moving downward since. After initially rebounding at the support line of the channel, Bitcoin officially broke down on August 26th and proceeded to reach a low of $19,520 2 days later. So from August 15th to August 26th, that was a very nice short move, if anybody took that short. But it can be very hard to gauge these kinds of things unless you know what kinds of patterns to look for and know what indicators to use to kind of give yourself a heads up on and we're going to look at this chart here to see. So since then, the price has bounced back some. This could take it to the support line of the channel that they broke down from. However, the daily RSI is bearish and has decreased below 50. The potential upward move in price could serve to take the RSI back to the 50 line or the red icon, which is down here. The closest support area is found at $19,000. Let's take a look at this. So let's zoom in if we can. Now, as we can see, here is the channel, the ascending channel, right? And as you can see, what I typically do for channels is you buy the lows, which are at the bottoms, here, and you sell the highs, so here, even here, and here. And as you can see, once it breaks, so as you see here, it broke, just descending the bottom of the channel here. And now it looks like once it comes back up, this is going to act that it was support, right? As we saw here, here, it was acting as support. It was bouncing off of it and moving back up, and this was the resistance, right? And so now that we've left the channel, this is acting as resistance. So if we can't get back above this line in short term, we should be pretty much seeing this head back down. And you know, this may be exactly how it plays out, or it may happen a lot faster, or it could happen slower. So that's just a quick breakdown of that. And here you can see on the RSI, here's the red dot they were mentioning. The upward moving price could take the red dot back to the 50 line. So this would take the RSI up as well. Now, so the current resistance now, and one thing about these charts is, so this is the 1 day chart. So I like it being crypto because they put together some really solid articles. This is a really good article for you guys to learn from. Now, you always start with the daily chart, so that's something you want to write down if you're interested in learning about trading and analysis. Always start with the daily chart first, and then work your way down. So the daily, then the 4 hour, then the hourly, so on and so forth. So, and they went to the 6 hour. So the 6 hour chart shows that BTC has been trading under a descending resistance line since August 15th. So far, it has made 5 attempts at breaking out, most recently on August 31st. Since resistances get weaker each time they are tested, that's something you want to write down. An eventual breakout from this line is expected, so resistances get weaker each time they are tested. So as you can see here, this is the resistance, for example. So this was one test, this was another test, this was another test, right? But it didn't actually hit the line. So or it actually did. You know, it was another higher high, I guess. But as you can see here, we dropped back down after that, right? For whatever reason. But each time it hits this resistance, this is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. So it's eventually going to break this line, right? Same thing right here, I guess you could say, with supports. Every time it comes down and bounces off this support, it's eventually not going to bounce off it. It's going to just fall through the floor, right? You know, and I believe that's how it works. So, or that's what I would deduce from what they just said about resistances. So let's keep going. You know, that's just my 2 cents. Now, moreover, the 6 hour RSI has generated a very significant bullish divergence. Green line, don't worry about these big terms I'm using. These are things that'll come over time that also supports the possibility of a breakout. Like things like divergence, just write them down, you know, put them to the side, look them up later. If this occurs, the closest resistance area will be found between $21,740 and $22,370. These targets are the 0.382 to 0.5 fib retracement resistance levels. I'm not going to get into Fibonacci retracement levels and all, and you know, they're using the Fibonacci indicator, using the Fibonacci's, because I honestly don't really know too much about the Fibonacci's, but I know they're pretty accurate. They're a very good indicator. A lot of people use them, so I would suggest learning about it. But as you can see here from what they just said, here's the chart. Here is the 0.382 and here's the 0.5 Fibonacci. This is where they said these are the targets. These are the targets if we break this here. Alright, so these are some very good charts, so make sure you guys are taking notes. Very good charts. So if we break this, these are your targets. According to this. So the BTC wave count analysis, the longer term wave count analysis suggests that another downward movement is still likely. However, the short-term count suggests that an initial bounce is likely prior to the downward movement. This is in alignment with the 6 hour chart. It seems that Bitcoin has completed a 5-wave downward movement and has now begun an ABC corrective structure, which is expected to cause a breakout from the resistance line and take the price towards the 0.382 to 0.5 fib retracement targets outlined in the previous section. Now, here is what that would look like. ABC corrective structure. Now this is something you want to write down. ABC corrective structure. 5-wave downward movement. So it's completed a 5-wave downward movement. Write that down. And then begun an ABC corrective structure. Write that down so you know what those are keys. So here's the ABC. See, A, B, C, or actually A. Oh, this is the 5-wave downward movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's into the ABC. So A, B, C. And so this is very good analysis. So like I said, with something like this, I'll be like, like I said, nothing is financial advice, as always, but this is very good analysis. And you can take a look at this disclaimer here. All information contained on this website is published in good faith and for general information purposes only. Any action the reader takes upon the information found is strictly at your own risk. Okay, so thank you for being in crypto for this article here that we were able to break down. And I wasn't able to show you guys the chart, but I will get signed in for my next video and make sure I break down these charts for you guys. Make sure you guys check out the grand scheme of crypto. It's all one word, the grand scheme of crypto. All right, make sure you guys come and check out the YouTube. We have a website where you can come and learn about crypto. We have services, we have ebooks, we have a membership. Some of our ebooks are free. Our membership is through Patreon. We do have a free Telegram group where you can come and chat, and we also have a free Discord group. You can come and chat, but we do have paid groups that where you get more benefits. Make sure you guys check those out. It's the grand scheme of crypto. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm out.